Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? I have missed you all terribly. Oh, but it has been one of them weeks, one of them weekends with the kids, my guy baby, Halloween. I think I ate more candy than they had, go figure. But anyway, today is November 1st, and we are getting ready to do the monthly update. I guess it's a good time to change my calendar, huh? What's gonna set November apart from October is intensity. So, and that can swing all kind of ways. Those of you that didn't see shit happening in October, you will definitely see some type of movement in the month of November, one way or the other, to the good or to the bad. Some of you may see actually a slowdown. All the buzz activity, especially those of you with kids, probably spent the last couple months trying to figure out school and mask and lunch and whatever else. Things are going to slow down, at least into a regular rhythm, so it's not all helter-skelter. We are really just coming out of this energy where we had so many planets that were retrograde. We've gotten through just about all of the shadow phases for all of them. And that's much of what you felt last month. I'm not sure. Well, thanks, Elle, for not looking. I didn't look today. That's how busy I was at work today to see what's still retrograde. I know Uranus is still retrograde until January. You may still feel a little pull and tug. Be careful, accident-wise. This is probably not the best time to be trying to wear some 6-inch heels somewhere. That's a good way to just fall and break a leg, break an ankle, and something else. So be careful, watch your steps, watch your driving. People are a little manic because of the holidays if you're in North America. But like I said, some of you may actually feel a slowdown, and it'll be a much needed slowdown because you've probably been trying to figure shit out since the end of summer. So there you go. On the cut, this is Two of Cups. I've been hearing a lot of people make the distinction between the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. I've heard even some people say this is the weaker of the two, which I will agree, but I will definitely say it packs a punch if you're paying attention, especially if this is somebody you were trying to get close to, because we have it on the reverse side. This may be somebody trying to come back from your past, and it's not going to be very obvious. Let me just throw that part out there. It's going to be subtle. And the nighttime in this card tells me that there may be some divine intervention here for some of you. This may be for those situations that just seem totally hopeless, like they didn't have a prayer of coming back from the dead, but they are. Use your intuition dealing with that situation. They're going to be not one, but several tower moments this month. And I know everybody's like, the fuck, asshole, and just puckered up and got tight. I know. It's not like that. The shakeups that you will see around you, because these don't necessarily pertain to you, Taurus. Put that out there. So these are not really directed at what you got going on. However, they will definitely affect what you got going on. So this is going to see a lot of arrivals, departures, especially in the social department. You may hear of a friend or two deciding they're going to pack up and move to Beverly. And it will come as a complete and total surprise. But the shakeups that are coming because they're needed. And these are the types of shakeups that happen because people can't unshake themselves. That part right there. So hopefully you're not in that group, Taurus. Hopefully you've been trying to make some changes and shake some things up in different areas of your life. However, from beginning to the end of the month, you're just going to see this shit shifting. And this is good. This is definitely good. Once again, you see that eye in the sky up there. Follow your intuition on this one. It will save you from being caught in the middle of some shit, just on a humble. Put that out there like that. And again, this is not, let me clarify this. This is not bad. I think if I were looking at this side, I would probably be feeling a little different. But this is not the side that I'm feeling. This is that abrupt shit. And like I said, I don't feel like this is for you directly, Taurus, but the things that happen around these tower moments that other people are having are going to definitely affect you. So just keep your eyes open for those. Speaking of which, departures, this Knight of Wands, there may be, for some of you, this ain't for everybody, so for some of you, there may be some breakups. I'm not going to say you aren't expecting this, because for those of you that are going to go through this energy, you will have already seen the handwriting on the wall, but depending on your personal situation will depend on how strong or how light you felt it. But these don't feel like they're permanent. Put it like that. So you may break up over something stupid and next week you'll be right back at it again. So don't lose hope. Some of this is just the energy that's in play right now. On the bottom, the Four of Swords. Kind of protecting yourself, your thoughts. They're going to be, again, this energy may still have some residue. So you may feel some delays. You may show up to the party too early, ain't nobody there. It's that kind of shit. On the other side of that, if you've already started Christmas shopping or birthday shopping or whatever you do this time of the year, you expect some delays. Just expect shit. As soon as you pull up, you'll see the FedEx dude riding down the street with the packages you so desperately want. Leave a note on your door. We'll be back tomorrow. That kind of shit. It's that kind of energy there. I can't say a lot of you, but for a large portion of you, the Wheel of Fortune is done spinning. And so now it's time to start collecting whatever the wheel landed on. For some of you, this is new jobs. For others of you, this is new places to live. And then for others of you still, this is love. Could find yourself dealing with a soulmate situation towards the end of the month. It's time. Time to start a new chapter. That's what that's telling me. Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of you are waiting for something. That's the energy that's here. Like you're waiting on someone to come. Use your intuition with new people as they come into your experience. And I hate to say this in a reading, but it's the fucking truth. Things are tough for a lot of people right now. For a variety of reasons to go past COVID. So a lot of people, and ladies, I'm talking to you now in particular, a lot of guys are finding themselves in situations maybe that they didn't think they were going to be in right now. And so some of them may be trying to lay on the charm thick because they need a place to stay. Or they need somebody with a car. Or hell, they just need a woman with a job. That part. So keep your eyes open. I don't figure most of you are looking for that type of situation. So if somebody is coming off too strong, and this is also going on with an Aries friend of mine right now. Guys, she just met. And he loves her. He ain't met her before. But he is just smitten, as it were. So be careful. That energy is out there. Guys, you be careful too. Females doing the same thing. And it could manifest itself in a lot of different ways. People suddenly becoming friendly. They want to be your friend because they need a ride to work every day, and they find out you live on the same side of town. They do that kind of shit. So just be mindful of people's motives. In some instances, it may work. You need a roommate and you need some money right now, it might work. Make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Make sure you get something in writing in terms of what people owe you. A lot of times these types of situations turn into hot, funky, fresh-ass messes because people are so desperate to get whatever it is they're trying to get. They'll say yes, yes, yes to any and everything that's going on. And then when it comes time to pay the $500 at the end of the month, they're looking at you like, huh? So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful that energy is at play. You know, y'all looking at that like, what? 3 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Not bad, Taurus. Not bad. I know y'all ain't trying to hit us. I'm not doing a whole month. I'm gonna run this to the we'll run this to the 16th because this is a power pack month. I know y'all like, what? You're not doing a whole month? Nope, sure ain't. Yeah, there's a lot of deception. That's what that Queen of Wands talks about in this deck. There's a lot of deception going on right now. A lot of hidden shit. So people may be coming up front and center like, hey, how are you? Like everything is everything, but they coming with a whole bag of tricks. Be careful. Be careful. And we got the Wheel of Fortune one more time. I don't even know how to do a slow reading anymore. I've been doing them so fast, I'm almost lost. Messing around with TikTok, damn it. Knight of Swords. Boundaries. Boundaries. Just what we're talking about. Some of y'all might be moving, but that's that out of the choppy into the calmer type energy. And I feel like whatever changes you're making towards, you're making them because you're trying to de-stress. You're trying to get away from situations that are stressing you out, that are no longer serving you. Ooh, there's a thought. Radio down. Page of Swords. That's just the energy I've been talking about. And the Chariot at the end, no less. So I want to say this is a time of realization and looking at exactly what a lot of you have lost this year in terms of relationships, in terms of freedom, in terms of a whole lot of things. That's where them threes are coming from. And that's the death card. So we are right in Scorpio season. So that's right on time. Ace of Swords. On top of the Knight of Swords. A lot of sword energy on the board. A lot. A lot of thinking. Six of Swords. There you go. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is like I'm saying, and it looks like the whole month is going to be a presentation of bullshit. There's some nuggets here. There's some good nuggets here, but there's a lot of bullshit here too. So let's just put that where it is. Somebody, though, looking at the top end of your overall energy with the Four of Pentacles on top of the Three of Swords, somebody has been, this ain't for everybody, somebody has been leading you what my grandmother used to call the primrose path, which was another word for the bullshit lane. Somebody has had you in a holding pattern, Taurus. I'm looking at this maze. I don't know if y'all can see that maze behind his head. But the energy here is that somebody, and it's either a social thing or it's a love thing. Take your pick. Somebody has kind of had you in a holding pattern. In the meantime, they've been breadcrumbing you and just kind of, they really left you to yourself. That's the energy here. So whoever this is resonating with, this is who this reading is probably for. In the most part, I think there's bits and pieces here for everybody, but you've been in separation with this person. That's what the Three of Swords is telling me. And they've been kind of just, instead of telling you what's going on, they've been just kind of leading you through this maze. And you have no fucking idea that you're even being led through a maze. You just know you're not getting the kind of answers you want. I think for some of you, on a friendship note, people have been telling you, oh, we're going to be at the club. And you get there, ain't nobody there. You start texting people, oh, we left. Okay. For others of you, this could be a long time situation romantically. And somebody has just been, they want to leave, but they don't know how. The Chariot's on the board here. So I know if it's on the board, it's in play everywhere. But they may be trying to break up with you and they just don't have the heart to do it. And so instead of coming straight out and saying, boom, boom, they've been just kind of hitting and missing, no showing, standing you up, not returning phone calls, texts, that type of energy. The message here, and what you should focus on, is using your intuition. Four of Pentacles in this deck talks about foresight. Foresight ain't nothing but seeing your intuition in the future. That's pretty much what the fuck it is. So you have this. It's built in. You don't got to buy it. You ain't got to put it on layaway, and then you already have this. You probably need to tap into it, though. I think a lot of you have been questioning why certain things are happening. Why, even for some of you, certain numbers keep popping up all the time. Get in Google, or whatever search engine you use, and Google that number, that angel number. It's 425. Google angel number 425, and don't just read one, whatever little blurb. Read all of them and get the full gist of what that number may mean for you. That's for those of you that have been seeing numbers in repetition. It'll help give you some insight as to what's really going on, and not even what's going on, what you should be doing. Maybe that's better said. If this is a relationship that someone is trying to get out of, I would just go ahead and let them go. Because their intent is to get out of it. get that part twisted. And they're going to do pretty much whatever it is they have to do to get out of it. As an overall energy, it just feels like a lot of y'all are trying to figure out what the hell, who the hell, why is this happening, why is this person, or why are these people acting this way. On the back end of your overall energy, the Three of Cups on top of the what? Three of Cups. Who knew? There's some infidelity. That's the best way. I can't sugarcoat this part. Here's the good part about this. The person or people that we're talking about in this instance are no good long term. Matter of fact, they might be beginning to smell now. Carcasses might be rotting as we speak. I'm just saying. The unfortunate side of this is that you may not be able to see. But whatever's happening, let it happen. Because the next good thing is on its way. I'm telling you. But let me back up. Those of you that are carrying this energy because you're waiting on someone to break up with someone else, don't hold your breath. Let me say that again. For those of you that are waiting on someone to break up with someone else, don't hold your breath. I had to put that there. None of this, if you're just looking at it, none of it looks good. I can see beyond all of this and just know that whatever this is for whoever, however it's resonating, you had to go through this part so you can get to this next chapter. Do not forget, this Wheel of Fortune is on the table. This is the beginning of a new chapter. So people, places, and things that are not serving you, get them the fuck on, let it go. That's major energy. Do not get complacent. You see old girl, she gonna slid down in a chair. She just like, oh, fuck it, I don't feel like doing nothing. This is fine. The moon is out. There's some flowers. I'll just sit here. Yeah, no, don't stagnate in this energy. Get out, overcome whatever fears you got, and get to getting. And tell everybody else to get to getting too. Black cat. I'm gonna stick with Halloween right here. I'm just saying. That's your challenge. Is to realize things that are not serving your purpose. Whatever it is you're trying to do. This can be business. It can be in love. It can be with your family. It can be with your friends. Whoever. They're not serving your best purpose. If you've got people in your life that are leading you down the primrose path, come on. Let them go. Because ultimately, they're not going to do anything but bring you a whole lot of heartache. Even on a friendship level. It's just going to be a hot mess. Because they can't get their shit together. That part. But looking at this first week, for some of you at home, there are going to be some arguments. And I dare say a lot of this probably going to be about the holidays. About who's coming and who's eating and what you eating and why we got to go over there. And I can't stand her. And what she's showing up for, and I ain't coming. Yeah. A lot of anxiety. And we right here at Thanksgiving. That's just 3 weeks away. So the energy is dead on. But I can see a lot of those situations. The object here, though, Taurus, is for you to step out of the fray. There is no reason, especially if you fall into that group I was talking about earlier, and you're just kind of anxious and on edge. There's no reason to be involved with a bunch of bullshit because people want to act the ass on some stupid shit. Because they got different politics than you do. Or they believe differently than you do. Or they think that what you're doing, you're making a mistake with your life or some bullshit like that. Can't nobody live your life but you. And that's the truth. So people, about this time of year, people that call themselves watching you all year. I've been watching you all year, child. I don't know what you're doing. You don't need to know. And that's exactly the attitude you should have. Tell people to kiss your ass. Period. I would not get into any kind of altercation, any kind of argument with anybody. I would definitely not allow them any more headspace. And just know that your blessings, that's the other side of this, your blessings and your good shit is on the way. And see, that's usually what happens when good shit's on the way. People want to start acting a fool. Just saying. Remain positive these first couple of weeks. Do your best to just try to stay in a light, funky, happy frame of mind. And know that good things are coming to you. Like I said, the wheel has stopped spinning. I can just hear, what is that show? The Price is Right. When the little wheel goes around and when it starts slowing down and click, 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 click. That's what this sounds like. So for many of you, this is the end of the spinning. And so now it's time to start applying the new things that are coming into your life or that have come into your life since the beginning of fall. Start putting that working it into your life. It feels like some of you have people around you that you need to start incorporating into your day-to-day. You wonder why they keep calling me or why they keep texting me. Now, I just said, be mindful of people telling lies, blah, 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 blah. So this is going to be less on the new and probably more on the older or people you've known for a little while, maybe not the whole year, but part of the year. It's time to start incorporating some of those people into the mix. A lot of times the universe will bring gifts and just set it down and keep moving because it ain't got time to roll out no instructions. So if there are people around you